Our first movie is named Wayne's World, and it was inspired, of course, by the Saturday Night Live parody of a public access cable TV show that allegedly originates from the basement of Wayne Campbell in Aurora, Illinois. In the film version, Wayne, who spends a lot of time talking directly to the camera, takes us on a tour of his parents' house where he still lives.
I've had plenty of Joe jobs. Nothing I'd call a career. Let me put it this way. I have an extensive collection of name tags and hairnets.
Wayne and his sidekick Garth, played by Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, are party animals who cruise the streets of Aurora looking for action.
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
The tribute to Freddie Mercury and Queen there is typical of a lot of the movie's in-jokes. Wayne and Garth may look dumb, but this is a smart movie that surprised me with the quality of its satire. For example, look at this scene where the boys have been given backstage passes to an Alice Cooper concert up the road in Milwaukee.
So, do you come to Milwaukee often?
Well, I'm a regular visitor here, but Milwaukee has certainly had its share of visitors. The French missionaries and explorers were coming here as early as the late 1600s to trade with the Native Americans.
In fact, isn't Milwaukee an Indian name?
Yes, Pete, it is. Actually, it's pronounced Milwaukee, which is Algonquin for the good land.
The movie's plot, such as it is, involves Wayne's crush on a heavy metal singer played by Tia Carrera. One of the endearing things about this movie is how needy these guys are.
Hey, hold on. Can I call you sometime?
You got $5, you can come to the Red Posse. It's out in my loft.
I'm there.
The plot thickens when a TV executive, played by Rob Lowe, decides that Wayne's World has the perfect demographics to be sponsored by a chain of video arcades.
Excuse me? Baking powder?
It sounded like you said you were going to pay us for doing Wayne's World.
I know. You just give me the word and I'll tear up these checks right here.
No.
Shoots, he scores.
The movie was directed by Penelope Spheris, who has specialized in films about disaffected heavy metal dropouts and people who live on the fringe, and here she crosses that sensibility, kind of crosses it with Animal House. Wayne's World is like those Bill and Ted movies. It's stupid on the surface, smart underneath, and very funny.
I think it's a lot smarter and a lot funnier than the Bill and Ted pictures, which I didn't like.
You liked the second one, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I like this picture a real lot. I think that the humor is aimed at varying age groups, people with different amounts of sophistication about television, about rock music, about Aurora, Illinois, all of that stuff. It is really an original kind of thing. And in addition to doing all the standard things that you'd expect, the stuff with heavy metal, there are great moments of real whimsy here. For example, in the middle of all this action, while all the story's going on, suddenly we see Wayne and Garth in the street in front of his house playing hockey. The kind of things that guys do when they got too much time on their hands.
Yeah. Car, and they have to go
and
on.
they move the hockey net. Then the other thing is I love the stuff when they're just sitting by the airport on the back of their car. They want the noise of the
And didn't
jets.
you also love the product placement satire, where they have one little sequence where they hold up all the products so that you can get plugs in, and then they don't do it anywhere else in the movie?
I think this is a
It is.
completely original
it's
and
a
really
smart and funny
terrific
film.